The intro playing? You gonna put music playing? I ain't doing that. Yeah. Shout out to the castle. Gamepoint, anti-fiction, get you some. Gamepoint, anti-fiction, get you some. We back at it. Episode 36. We was debating Marcus Smart, Jerome Bettis, Shaquille O'Neal episode. I don't know. I couldn't think of too many 36s. I ain't gonna lie to you. Anyway.
Let's do Jerome Bettis.
Jerome Bettis. I mean, I would assume
peak 36.
He clears all of them. Jerome Bettis, big dog, Steelers. Whole game with me here though. I'm a dog. Jay with me.
He definitely cleared Shaq at 36.
Yeah, 36. Yeah, not.
Okay. I didn't know what you were saying now, man. I'm about to say, wait a minute now.
We're not saying.
Yeah, not 36.
Okay.
But he might got all the rest of them.
Okay.
Any number that wants
34. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Anyway, like I said, dog with me, got my dog Jay with me, dog Bird with me, whole gang here as always. Go ahead, get it. Was it a gunshot? Was it?
I was doing what you was doing.
Oh, you just like me, little gun gang GGs. Anyway, we get to it. Jay, what you mad about today, man? Are you mad?
Yeah, I am mad, bro. We just talked about this before the show. I was actually having a good day, but then I got pissed off thinking about the whole situation. So, women, I don't know what it is about y'all smoking cigarettes, but I just cannot, bro. I just cannot get down with it. I'm all for, we all for women empowerment here.
I'm all for women doing what they want.
But it looks crazy. Like if I rob a bank, you know what I'm saying? I might get the money, but people gonna look at me crazy. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I might benefit from the money that I get, but people gonna be like, oh, that guy's really a criminal. I be thinking y'all criminals when I see y'all tapping the bottom of the
around the edges,
short, whatever, black and milds, and y'all be taking them to the head too. And I also noticed that whenever y'all smoke these, y'all also got beers in y'all hand.
Hand in hand,
I'm not much of a beer drinker, and if that makes me less of a man, so be it. Because that shit nasty. I ain't gonna.
I'm fuck with the beers either, Jay.
Chill, Jay. You down in South Carolina? I know you be seeing a lot of girls with beers and cigarettes now.
Smoking cigs is crazy though.
Well, it's all like 6 at a 60% clip.
Yeah, I imagine. Like if I go back home, like
that shit nasty.
I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot of women in my family.
You got to brush your teeth at least 4 times a day. Probably 5 when you smoke cigs.
They be missing teeth for real.
I can't do that.
That's because you got to brush them teeth 4-5 times a day, man.
Bruh, this is Brandon. Have y'all ever kissed a girl that like smokes cigarettes and shit? Like it don't matter how much they like brushed it. Like it's menthol type.
The ones that smoke cigarettes down here, they in the red areas, the real red areas. You know what I'm saying?
It's tough. Tell him.
That's most of the state though, for real. Hey,
except the major cities.
Yeah, except
like Columbia, Charleston, Greenville, all blue.
I've never kissed cigarette breath. I done kissed some weed breath. That was crazy too.
That's rough too, but
that wasn't the best either.
Right, damn, baby.
It tastes like the bottom of a boot.
I ain't never licked like I don't know what a boot tastes like, bro.
Yeah, I can't do the smoking. If she's fine, shit, I can take a girl drinking beer, but like if she look like a lime and drinking beer, then that shit don't work. Like
most of them do.
Yeah, most of them do. They drink beer like that. They do like it's a little.
That concludes why I'm mad for the day.
Mad at women. Again, Gamepoint supports women doing whatever they want. It's not my women, but that's another story. On to the next. Keep it rolling with this and that. Back on track with the sports. So just a couple of randomness of that. So would you rather be the star of a bad team or be an average player on an elite team?
What would my contract look like?
We ain't talking money. I was about to say this is college.
Oh, then I'd rather win.
This actually, you know what? That's easy then because you would say you would rather win. So money's even. What would you rather be?
I'd rather win and get that money.
What's
the money even?
What's bad team? What's bad team?
Would you rather be? Would you rather
like the Washington Wizards?
Yeah, like Washington Wizards bad, but you borderline.
Or could I be on like Miami Heat bad?
No, you Washington Wizards bad, and you are like, I don't know, who's the best wizard? I don't. What?
Jordan Poole.
You're Jordan Poole times 3 or 4. You like.
So essentially, he's asking, do
Jordan
you
Poole
want
and
to be
Derek White?
Or even
Do you
better,
wanna be-
you're
yeah.
Bradley Beal the last year gonna be.
exactly?
Hey, if I'm Derek White, I wouldn't be mad at that. If you're talking about Jordan Poole or Derek White. Nah, bro, that's a tough question, man. I'm trying to get buckets.
Depending on what you value. So you'd rather get buckets on a bad team?
Nah,
You
man,
really
I
be the
like
man
winning
on
Do you
too.
want to be Sam Hauser or Jordan Poole?
If I'm picking out of those two, Jordan Poole by a landslide.
Jordan Poole.
If the money's the same, I'd rather be Sam Hauser. There's less that I have to do. But
I'm getting paid to say that's true.
Coasting. Yeah, I can understand that. You don't have to work as hard.
But I know why you're saying that for the love of the game.
Yeah, that's tough, man. That's tough.
Yeah, I don't want to. I'll sit the bench.
You basically saying, do you want to be a loser or do you want to be really good? That's basically what you're saying. That's how I look at it. Yeah.
I mean, you can be good, I guess, either way.
I mean, for me, that's easy, bro.
Hey, if you're on an average team, you might not make that money though, because you might make an all NBA team on a bad team. You might if your numbers good enough. You never know. You got a chance for that.
Nobody bothers Sam Hauser. Nobody bothers him.
No, you're right. You're right.
I mean, I don't think nobody really bothers Jordan Poole for the most part.
Oh, no, they be talking.
Before he left.
I'm up here, bro.
Like Wizards
fans? They be
fans?
talking trash about him. Yes.
There's actual Wizards fans? Like, they exist?
Yes, that's all that's around here, bro. Yeah. They be wanting, and Baltimore be wanting them to move back to Baltimore. It's crazy, bro. That like it's two different, which I guess I understand it. It's still Maryland. I know they're gonna hate me for saying that, but it's Maryland. It's not Baltimore and DC. Maryland.
There's more to it. Yeah, Maryland's an entire state.
Maryland.
You know, for them, it's not the same thing. It'll never be the same thing.
All right, this kind of I don't know. This kind of same. I was about to say, would you rather play an amazing game and lose or a bad game and win? But that's kind of the same question.
No, it's not. It's not the same question.
You don't think it's kind of the same question?
For me,
I think it's similar.
It's similar, but I'd rather play an amazing game and lose.
So you rather be the good player?
For me, it's a little bit different because now it highlights the fact that, like, did we lose because, like, he's like, oh, well, this nigga ain't do nothing to contribute to the win. Like, they start highlighting certain things there. I don't know.
You're right. It is a different question.
I mean, because it's one game sample size, but
yes, it's one game, and I could be the best player and just had a bad game. As long as we win, it don't matter. I don't care. As long as we win.
Okay. Got one more. I think this will be pretty good. Last one. Would you rather be the most skilled player or the most intelligent player?
Would I rather be Kyrie or Jokic?
Kyrie or Jokic? Yep.
I think Jokic is extremely skilled.
Well, one is 4-time MVP, if you can put it that way.
But he also like the most
4-time. Yeah. You be adding almost stats,
4. Man. He should be 4. I had like you add height. It's all the same. You know, everybody's 16.
No, an award is crazy, bro. No.
Just add one more MVP.
They be lying about that. They be lying about their height anyways.
Yeah, clearly. You see what's my man from Rutgers? They've been listening to 6'10" all year. He's like 6'7". Yeah.
I do the intelligence. I do the
Take intelligence?
Yeah, I take.
Where you going with it, Jay? Intelligent or speed?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with intelligence, bro.
Okay. So we taking Jokic over Kyrie. That's what
it's some skilled cats that don't know what to do with it, man.
Yeah, you can be skilled and like not know how to play. Or you can be intelligent and don't have no skill. I think that's what leads to coaching.
But you can still that's true. That's true.
Yeah,
but you can still
Yeah, you can get by off like, you know. Oh, I guess we throw one more in there just for y'all. I guess we older would be the same answer now. But would you rather play indoors or outdoors?
Oh, I'm about to say now for sure indoors. That's not even a question, bro.
I'm about to say, I assume you talking about basketball, right?
Yeah.
I don't think there's nothing that would make me play basketball on the black top at 33 right now. I don't see that happening.
I like playing outside. I'm not going to I love it. Yeah, outside. You know what I'm saying? It helps the melanin. Yeah, I'm already dark skinned, but it helps it out a lot more. You know what I'm saying?
Anyway,
yeah, you feel me? I almost said something super crazy right there.
Get it out. We finna go to commercial break anyway. Get something out.
I'm not about to say that. But it's good to get some good sun. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know what you were doing. Vitamin. What you gonna say? Yeah, I see what you're doing. Anyway, so make sure you a little bit of sun. We'll be right back after this. Wait for the vitamin.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Stu here with my co-host Jay Bird. We just recently hit 150 subscribers. Love the progress. We on the road to 500. Hit that button. Like, comment, share, subscribe.
Absolutely.
Anti-fiction. Get you some.
All right, welcome back. Hopefully y'all didn't take in too much vitamin. Never mind. Anyway, semifinals going on. Well, I guess Well, they are going on. One is over with. Pacers won 4-1. Not to toot my horn pause, but I told you the Cavs were the 2015 Hawks from the start of the season. Like,
you can't even say that now because the Hawks was running into LeBron.
Tyrese Halliburton ain't
comparable. At least they got to the conference finals,
The Halliburton ain't comparable to LeBron.
Go ahead with the question, brother.
But no, anyway, Pacers won 4-1. Got the Cavs up out of here, so they're waiting that matchup between the Knicks and Celtics.
Yeah,
Knicks are currently up 3-2. They were up 3-1 when the night started. Before this recording started. Lost tonight. Lost pretty handily. About 20. Was it about 20?
Bro, if we're being completely honest, the Knicks have been the second best team. They just won the most games. They've been blown out twice. Every game that the Knicks have beat them has been a close game.
Oh, you're talking about the series? Oh, yeah.
So if we just talking about point
difference, the Celtics are still favored. Well, last check they were still favored.
And the Knicks can't lose this game. I don't think they are. I think Brunson's going to eventually pull it out, bro, Pauls. But it doesn't make any sense for them to lose, bro. Especially at home. It might have been because for some reason, I mean, I don't be talking about it too much, but the NBA does have scripts. They might have just wanted the Knicks to go back home and win it at home. That's good for the NBA. A lot of money in New York, so that could just be that.
You and these conspiracies, man.
You don't think so? It could have been just that.
I feel like it was just a pride. It was just a pride game for the Celtics.
I thought the Celtics was gonna rally.
That's all it was. I'm not gonna put too much stock into it. You know what I'm saying? They showed they got heart. I mean, which we knew they had. They showed the heart of a champion. Unfortunately, with JT going down, it's not gonna be enough, man.
Okay.
The Knicks got 2 more opportunities to close this out. It's gonna happen.
2 to win 1.
And since we're talking about conspiracies and stuff like, you know what I'm saying? If we go back to the Cleveland, watching the game, it was some question. I know Donovan is hurt, but it was some questionable stuff I seen that I don't usually see for him. Like him stealing the ball full speed and almost looked like he completely came to a stop on a layup and he got it blocked. To me that was a pivotal time in the game. He missed three free throws.
Yeah.
He's a great free throw shooter. You know what I'm saying? Missed 3 in a row.
You really that tired, or you ain't subscribing to that?
No, he's an elite. I was just really baffled by that layup, bro, because he got close to a 40-inch. I'm about to say close to a 40-inch vertical. He's extremely fast, extremely athletic, bro.
Long arms, yeah.
You get that still going that fast, and then you just slow down. It just it's tough. It's tough.
How do you feel? And I guess I'm probably the highest on Donovan Mitchell. As I always bring up like his playoff averages, but at this point he hasn't made it to a conference finals yet. So is it time to have conversations, or is it just bad breaks, or something going on with it?
I don't think it's all bad breaks.
We do have to have the conversation. But who has been his second best player
during his whole career? I guess at one point it was Rudy Gobert.
Rudy Gobert, right? That's his second best. Would you say Donovan?
Darius Garland.
I mean, you think Darius Garland or they like Mobley's the second best on this team.
I'm not the highest. I'm not gonna lie.
He about to get paid like he's
definitely gonna get paid.
Number one.
He's definitely gonna get paid. But I don't know.
The team might stay together for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
What do you?
So let me ask you this: if you were to switch Donovan and Brunson, you don't think you get the same results?
Why are you bringing him into this?
No, I'm just asking a question. I feel like they're in the same tier to me. You don't think they're in the same tier?
So what about it? What is Donovan Mitchell going to provide you? As far as
I feel like he will provide the same thing.
I feel like
he will provide the same thing. You don't think so?
I feel like it's similar.
It is relatively close. I mean, I think Jalen Brunson do a little bit.
I mean, I'll give you that. It's similar.
I think they scored similar clips.
I think that's a good. I think that's a good. I don't think that's a terrible question. I think that's a pretty good question. Brunson has had better teams around
in the same spot. I don't know if
starting right now. This team right here that Jalen Brunson had, is you can make an argument for against this Cavs team. This team that Donovan Mitchell has right now is better than any other team I feel like Brunson has had outside.
I'm about to say. He
wasn't the number one guy. So what are we talking about?
But it's still part of. He was part of that team.
His second best player was Julius Randle.
Who? Oh, so you're not including the team he got right now.
his second best player was Julius Randle. Now
I think Cat better than anybody. I think Cat better than anybody that
on the Knicks.
That Donovan Mitchell has played with.
They still playing.
Yeah, I understand that.
They're actually healthy this year.
Yeah, no, but the Cavs not healthy though. The Cavs aren't healthy though.
We didn't.
Donovan Mitchell not even
give
healthy.
Jalen Brunson the benefit of the doubt against the same opponent last year.
Yes, we did.
No, we
against
didn't.
Indiana.
No, we didn't. Bro, I mean, wait for Jalen Brunson to lose, and he had an ankle injury.
Oh no! He definitely was injured
against Indiana.
He was injured. Yeah.
Indiana. He had 2 40-point games.
Yes,
he pushed in the 7 games.
I'm not disagreeing with that, bro.
Game 7. So Donovan Mitchell, no, I'm not trying to hear it. I'm not
trying to hear. What are you not trying to hear?
What if that?
I didn't say what if and what if that. I just said they're similar, bro.
I'm telling you, this team that Donovan Mitchell has right here.
They were injured just like last year. You giving him grace? Why he can't get grace?
Comparable to this Knicks team as far as talent.
I'm just saying, you just gave Jalen Brunson some grace for what he did. And they just basically did the same thing, though.
No, I've been gave Jalen Brunson some grace. I'm saying that the other niggas wouldn't give Jalen Brunson grace. That's what I'm saying. And Donovan Mitchell basically went through the same thing that Jalen Brunson went through.
Oh, so you agree with what I'm saying then? If they would have switched, the same thing would be happening.
I'm saying it's similar.
I'm saying it's
similar. But I don't think Donovan Mitchell is as clutch as Jalen Brunson. Why? Because he's the clutch player of the year.
Oh yeah, he's the clutch player of the year.
This shit ain't even a real award.
Jalen Brunson will lock up JT.
It's a crazy award.
For 2
possessions.
He'll lock up JT for 2 possessions.
Oh, cut it out, man. Cut it out, man. He didn't lock him up that last game he was playing.
Yeah, but he did.
What's even crazy? I know I'm on the rails right now. What's even up? Yeah. But what you call it? Missed the last 3 minutes. He probably would have had 50. But what's even crazy? An award that I didn't know that they gave, the Magic Johnson Award. KD got that. I didn't even know that was an award.
What's the Magic Johnson Award?
For being like being a player and in the media at the same time, doing great things in both. I believe. I think it's something similar like that.
I didn't know that was a thing. Shout out to him.
Say the same thing, bro.
Shout out to the war. I didn't know that.
They just be making stuff up, bro.
All right.
It's crazy though. Congrats though.
As well. So I guess we go out west with it. Okay.
Let me say this though. Let me say Indiana's been playing very well.
Definitely. Yeah.
I know Hallie be getting a lot of hate. We might need to talk about have that conversation too. Who you feel is better between Hallie and those 3 guys?
They ain't play, bro. No.
Why not?
He has not played a healthy team yet. He ain't played with a healthy team yet.
Nobody's healthy, bro.
We're talking about 2 back years. This nigga ain't played against nobody healthy.
Oh, no, he didn't play the Heat. My bad.
It's like your injury reports is crazy when you play the Indiana Pacers.
Whoa. The Bucks have Giannis, bro. I don't care what you talking about. Need to have that conversation. Listen, you talking about having that conversation. Giannis should have won that series. I don't care about none of that. Giannis is the best by far. It's like a big gap. They should have lost, bro.
But Dame wasn't healthy.
Only thing I give you is they had Doc Rivers sitting over there, coach. That's the only thing.
I told you, Giannis is not enough by himself. Giannis is not enough by himself. He's not.
Yeah, no, I can't agree with that.
Giannis was by himself, bro.
No, I'm talking about. I thought you said Giannis wasn't enough by himself.
Oh no,
he's not enough by himself though.
He should have beat the Indiana. To beat the Pacers, he should have beat them.
You're not gonna beat a team that plays good team basketball.
Yes,
that's not gonna happen.
But so LeBron is just light years better than the Giannis.
No, that's not what.
But I feel like LeBron won the East for 10 years straight, bro.
This is what I'm saying. You can make an argument that Giannis was the best player in the playoffs. Period. Right?
Yes.
But at the same time, the teams that are remaining are all teams that play team-oriented basketball.
Mm-hmm. You don't think Giannis does?
Every team.
Okay, let me ask you this: if Joker was in the West, does he beat Indiana?
In the East?
Does he beat Indiana
without Jamal Murray?
But his team, you talking about without Jamal Murray?
Without Jamal Murray, does he beat Indiana?
That's up in the air.
I think he beat him. I think she beat him.
I think that's up in the air.
I think he beat him
because the Pacers play team basketball. You don't know who it's going to be. That's going to be the guy that night.
That's tough. I understand what you're saying.
Even though more often than not, it's Tyrese Halliburton, but at the same, that's what I'm saying. Like
throughout the Tyrese come through it's similar to Brunson in the fourth quarter. He handles business.
But we know Jalen Brunson is more likely than not going to.
He's more of a scorer than Halliburton. And he plays for the Knicks. I got you.
I'm more surprised if he doesn't have the luxury of not showing up.
I feel like Giannis should have ran through this East until he got to Boston. That's my opinion. Giannis to me is that good. The Knicks should have been a good series, but he should have beat them, bro. Because he's clear cut the best player, the best player on both sides of the ball too.
But the team, bro.
You're right.
I'm with you.
Clear cut the best player, but at the same time, the team, like you see it. The remaining teams that are left, team oriented, team basketball.
Your man Kyle
I think the game is changing. You can't have just one guy just be that. Joker, he's trying to do that right now. We see him.
One game.
Crazy.
One game. This is actually the best. I mean, his first game was good, but in between, he been terrible, bro. Turning the ball over, shooting bad percentages. Even SGA has been the same way too. But both of them finally showed up this last game. But the points and stats didn't lead to a win.
Joker played good enough to win. It's just
I didn't say he didn't.
The others had a drop off. But
the others have been carrying him these last couple games, though. We can't say that.
Carrying is crazy considering they ain't win. Like you act like they won all the games that he played bad.
They did win one of them, though.
They won one of them by luck.
So everything is luck now.
It's luck. Not everything.
He's done it twice, though. Gordon has done it twice. It'd be different if he only did. He did it twice.
So let me ask
That's
you
not
this.
luck.
Let me ask you this, bro. If I told you Joker played terrible, right?
Mm-hmm.
You would probably bet your money that the Nuggets lost.
I can say that about every team.
No, you can't. Because
playoffs right now, yeah, I can.
Because I'm not so safe with my money if I say Tyrese Halliburton played terrible, because I've seen that, and the Pacers look great.
So what if I say Donovan Mitchell played terrible? You gonna think they lose? What if I say Jalen Brunson played terrible? You gonna think they lose?
What if I say SGA? They probably lose, but I'm not as confident in that bet. If that makes sense. If you tell me Donovan Mitchell played, if you tell me Donovan Mitchell played
what you're saying. I understand what you're saying.
Darius Garland, Evan Mobley, Jared Allen. I know that those guys can perform, and
two of those guys got to be on the court.
But that's the luxury of having four guys.
Mm-hmm. It's tough, man. Jamal Murray was good too.
Jamal, talking about yesterday?
Yeah, he was.
He was good. Again, streaky shooter. Because you take a look at his shooting numbers, and what was he like 9 for 23 or something like that? 9 for 24.
I mean, that's the number.
If you watch the game, it looked like he was really efficient, but he wasn't.
But he usually shoots like that, though.
Russ was terrible.
It'd be the fourth quarter. No, Russ was bad.
Another thing I'm mad about.
That's the only game Russ has been bad, though. The only game.
Yeah, I'll give him that. Plus, he bring energy, so even if he's bad, you got to have him on the floor. Christian Brown, on the other hand, I don't know what – I'm sick of watching him play. I'm not going to lie to you. I understand from a GM standpoint what he's supposed to bring to the team. He's supposed to be your, I guess, defender, your best perimeter defender. Maybe. I feel like I watched him play yesterday, and it was so bad, bro. Now, nobody can really stay in front of SGA, so I'll give him that. But how easy SGA was getting to the rim, he wasn't even using no moves, bro. He's just flying by him. Mm-hmm. And they ran the same pick and roll. They ran the same pick and roll action 3 times in a row. And he went over on the pick every single time. And SGA just went right to the rim, bro. At some point, you gotta make that man shoot if he get into the lane and dunking the basketball.
To your point, Christian Brown team worst -11 plus minus. Murray was.
That shit was terrible.
All them plus or minus was bad though. Joker Bucks plus or minus was bad.
But Christian Brown sucks.
The only one that played even was Aaron Gordon.
I feel like I've never with my own 2 eyes seen him make a 3. I'm trying. I know he makes the 3s at a lower
clip.
But I've never seen it happen. It's like whenever I'm watching the game, he misses every single one.
I'm not mad at
it. It was literally Jokic and Gordon and everybody else playing because Murray was 10 of 27. MPJ was 1 of 7. Braun 3 of 12.
Murray had 28.
Yeah, he did have 28. But he took 20.
He outscored everybody on Thunder except for SGA by a lot.
There was definitely a point in the game he took over. The later part of the game when they needed him to make some more shots,
he couldn't make it. No, I understand. It happens.
But he's very streaky though.
As much as we talk about court dates, tour dates, 10/27 is rough. October 27th.
Oh, that's nasty work. Yeah, that's nasty work.
He'll give you those games, but he'll also go crazy at the same time. He'll also might give you 40, 50.
And that's the problem. Even as much as we talk tour dates, the Nuggets had too many people with January shooting splits. Too many people made one field goal. That's the problem.
That shit was trash, bro. MPJ, yeah, he's hurt. They need to do something about him. He need to sit. He need to sit down.
Yeah, he's pretty much giving you nothing.
Because he's shooting shots like he's not hurt.
Well, you know that's what he's going to do.
What? Pass to that nigga. That bitch fire.
3-2. Series over with next game. They getting them out of there. Going 7.
It's a tough call, bro. To win in Denver, bro. I think it's going 7. But I will say this though: that if the Thunder go and like beat them, like make a statement game, I think the Thunder that'll tell me enough that they serious about winning the championship.
Okay. Number 1 seed was 68. How many games they win this year? 65, 67? However many they won. But anyway. Last game out west, or being played right now. Minnesota, Golden State. Is it? I mean, I think most of the people think it's over with Golden State. Minnesota 3-1 right now. I think last time I looked up, Minnesota was in the league on commercial now, but
yeah, it's 51-42.
Oh yeah. Anything about this series? Or we
Minnesota don't need to play. They don't need to play around.
Give me the Wolves to advance.
Yeah, I think the Wolves are gonna win, but they don't need to play around. They need to go ahead and get this over with.
We should end it tonight.
Yeah, because Curry don't need to come back. I know he shot around today. He was cleared to I think work out. But
they said Jimmy not even the same guy, man. So
it's probably gonna be over tonight. It is what it is. Passing the torch.
Time for playoff Jimmy, man.
Ant done went through some guys. I know there's injuries and stuff, but Ant done went through some.
Hey, finna put Curry out, Bron a couple times. But
that's tough, bro. That's tough.
Yeah, he didn't put some.
KD, he done put all the heavy hitters. He done put them out.
The legend killer.
Right. So, I guess we get back onto the draft lottery. Last part of section 1, segment 1, sports 1, whatever you want to call it. Mavs. Early word is they're not going to trade the number 1 pick. Are y'all believing this? Do you think they should? Are they just hiding their hand, trying to, keep it on the low? And also, is Nico out of the doghouse? I just touched on a little bit real quick. I don't know if Nico was ever really in the doghouse. I think a lot of the stuff the owners are telling him to do, that's kind of what I get from it. But I don't know. I mean, it's kind of wild. Like, I guess they can take him out of the doghouse, but it's wild for, like, a draw of luck if it's truly a draw of luck and not rigged, as a lot of us are, kind of
spoken like a Hornets fan right there.
Hey, the draw luck. Hey, they got the first pick, so it's kind of tough to say that save your job. It's kind of like, I don't know, you've been messing up at your job, but you accidentally backed into doing something right one day, and it's like, hey, congratulations. Like, I don't think that's how the world works. But anyway, I think the Mavs maybe it's tough because it's like they're a good enough team to win now without adding another piece, but you could add another piece and I can't say guarantee a win, but
either way they're adding another piece.
Either way they're good because Cooper's gonna be good. Like you can say this is for the future. Like I don't know, but like I said, if you can get, it's not much that I would honestly trade Cooper for though. Like if it ain't Giannis, Jokic, SGA, and Edwards, which a lot of these people just aren't going to trade it either.
I heard Jay Williams talking about he would trade Devin Booker, even though I think the Suns wouldn't do it. I would definitely do that.
Not for one. Now if you would do that 4 or 5 or something like that,
for sure.
6, whoever. Who got 6? Wizards, whoever. Like
the same guy that said
for sure
he would trade for. He said Giannis, Devin Booker, and Tyrese Maxey. I don't know about that.
I don't know about Tyrese Maxey because to me that's too short of a guy. But if you put Devin, because I'm assuming you're keeping Clay, but you have Kyrie, Devin Booker, Klay Thompson, AD, and Gafford and Love. I mean,
I don't know if that money work. I think
that's what I'm saying. It all depends on who you're able to keep. But if that team would be super stacked, you don't think so?
Man, first of all,
I don't even know where they can trade it.
No. The only person I'm even entertaining trading Cooper Flagg for is Giannis, bro. The only one. The only realistic one.
If you can bring another team in and you're able to get KD over there without losing anybody, I think that works too.
That's just not going to happen. And I don't know. It's tough to condone trading the number 1 pick for maybe 2 years of KD.
Yeah, that's the only thing. But what makes the most sense is Giannis because he's still young.
Yeah, no,
you know what I'm saying? So you're still gonna have multiple years. Your window's gonna be open for a long time, and you're pairing with You're pairing him with AD. They'll literally have the biggest front court in the league.
So we don't think Cooper Flagg can help this Dallas Mavericks team.
Oh no, I certainly think
win a championship.
The goal of a championship.
Yeah.
This upcoming year,
I feel like he can contribute right away.
Yeah, they can't win that championship this upcoming year.
Giannis levels, there's my
because
point.
I'm about to say if Giannis come in next year, it don't matter if Kyrie's playing. I think they have a chance to win a championship that year. You're pairing him with Anthony Davis, bro.
Cooper Flagg is going to contribute right away, bro.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I'm not.
There's a lot of things he does well. He doesn't need to be the guy right now.
But you're comparing him.
They don't need him to be that.
You're pairing Giannis with Anthony, bro. It's crazy. It's the same. It's similar to pairing him with Wemby. You're not scoring in the lane. It's not happening. And then you still got. Oh, I'm pretty sure you're gonna have to get rid of one of the bigs, but you still keep one of the centers. So you have Gafford or Lively. That's gonna be crazy, bro.
I'm pretty sure you keep Lively over Gafford. I would assume.
I'm pretty sure you're gonna have to keep Gafford though, because Lively still is I think he's the more interesting asset. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
it depends. But again, they said they're not trading. I also seen a report. This is a little off subject, but still going with it. I also seen something that said the Spurs are not interested in trading the pick, which I don't know.
I've seen that too.
They said they want to put Harper in the backcourt. Yeah. With De'Aaron Fox and Stephon Castle.
He got a high IQ. He can play with those guys. No problem.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not mad at the Mavericks keeping because I like that too. I'm not mad at it. I will say that. If they want to win right now,
cannot go wrong,
bro.
Yeah,
I'm telling you right now,
a good job to have, a good problem to have.
This kid Cooper Flagg, all he's done is win. All he's done is affect winning. So at the same time, I feel like you having him on the team, like. You get your pick for the future, and he's ready to contribute.
You can't really say. Oh, I guess you can say that. I guess
you get your pick for the future that you know is going to be locked in with 10 years down the line, and he can contribute to winning right now.
You can. My point is you just can't contribute to Giannis levels. But to your point, Giannis is probably the only one that's available that I would trade him for. Like, you're not going to get Jokic. You're not going to get SGA, Jason Tatum. I mean, you probably don't.
To me, SGA wouldn't make any sense to me.
Because what deficiency does Cooper Flagg really have?
Other than he's young, he's a rookie. I mean, nothing.
That's it.
I wouldn't say he's not an elite scorer. I don't know how he shoots. You just asked me. He needed to be. He definitely don't need to be with that team. But you asked me a question, I feel like that would be. Ball handling, he would have to develop that a little bit more. Especially with Kyrie being out. He's just gonna have to grow up fast. But I think he's capable though.
Again, this is a guy that really last year at Duke, he should
still
been in high school.
Yeah.
No, I love Cooper Flagg. I'm just saying, if I can get Giannis, that's what I would do.
With all that being said, bro, all that being said, Cooper Flagg and them should have won a chip, bro, and they didn't win it. And you can say a lot of that, especially the games that they took that they lost, a lot of that was his fault at the end of those games.
Hey, I'm tripping and shit always.
Yeah, that type of stuff. So we can.
But what? If you want to harp on that, what veteran presence did he have really on that team? He's the guy, and the number 2 guy was also a freshman who was going to be another lottery pick. In those situations, you got vets around you. You have guys that have won championships. So you don't have to worry about that. Guys that have won. AD is one.
Yeah, I mean,
Kyrie is one. Clay is one. So you don't have to worry about that. And in what situation with this Mavs team will the ball be in his hands that late in the game, anyways? To go get a bucket, like, you got to go get a bucket. He can make a play.
I think he's gonna have some opportunities like that.
You're gonna have some opportunities, but
he's gonna be playing the small forward. But we're gonna see though. I think it'd be good. I think it'd be fine.
I'm telling you, if they I feel like he can help them win right now.
I certainly.
You're saying help them win right now.
That's my thing.
You're talking about just winning games. I'm talking about a championship. He can't help them win a championship right now. If
he can.
If Kyrie's not playing, no, he can't. You're saying right now that if without Kyrie playing, Cooper Flagg. Let me finish the question. So you're saying that with Kyrie not playing, Cooper Flagg can help the Mavericks win a championship next year? Yes or no?
So without Kyrie, I'm gonna just put this out here. So without Kyrie. This shit don't work anyways.
What you mean?
It doesn't work. It doesn't work regardless.
My point is it works if Giannis goes, it works.
You send Cooper Flagg, you bring in Giannis. You got Giannis.
They can win right away, bro.
And Clay.
Right away. Yes, they can win right away. Yes, they can win right away.
And I guarantee you that won't happen.
You don't think that team is better than
if that team is put together? If that team is put together, I guarantee you they won't win the championship.
They have a better chance of winning a championship than they do with Cooper Flagg. That's my
now
point.
you just traded away. You traded away your future again for a team.
Well, see, I get what you're saying.
No.
I see both of y'all sides. See, me, I wouldn't have a problem trading for Giannis, but that's why I wouldn't do it for KD. You ain't got much of a future with KD.
Yeah, Giannis is
9 more years in him playing.
Yes,
but you're banking on Kyrie not being available. Okay,
Kyrie's not available.
He's not going to be available.
So what are you waiting on?
You're going to get
extra piece. So who's the other guy then? Who are you going to get? You have no guard.
We have to see when it opens up, bro. We have to see. We don't know what's available right now. We just have to see.
So what?
Clay gotta go.
Huh?
Clay gotta go.
So while we doing what else? What if Kyrie
trading Clay up?
While we doing what else? What if Kyrie is available?
I'm just going off what the reports have said and what usually happens when you turn. I'm just going off of what usually happens.
He probably
turn ACL.
Nigga tear the Achilles. Now he know everything.
He tore his ACL. An Achilles tear you're only gonna be out for it's technically 6 to 9 months. You know what I'm saying? And you can come back. Especially if you get the surgery right away, you can come right back. But I'm pretty sure Tatum not gonna come right back. He probably gonna sit out the whole year. It's no need to rush it. He's still young.
Yeah.
When you compete for championships, it's different, man.
It depends.
We're gonna see.
Compete for a championship.
We're gonna see.
He definitely had the surgery fast as hell. Much prayers and quick recovery to JT. But yeah,
absolutely.
I don't know. Mavericks is in a good spot. They can't.
Both. I think the Spurs. The Spurs in a good spot. The Mavericks in a good spot. And the 76ers too.
Like trade for Devin Booker or something like that. But like they in a good spot right now. I wouldn't get a number 1 pick. Like I said, if I trade the 1 pick of Cooper Flagg, it's got to be basically somebody's in the MVP race right now, and pretty much none of them are available. So probably not gonna happen.
That's tough.
Yeah, that's super tough. Anyway, we'll be back right after this quick commercial break. Don't do nothing we wouldn't do.
Gamepoint, the podcast, man. If you want the best sports talk, whatever you want to talk about, man. My guys.
Stu
and Jay
being humble, man. Watch the shit.
Hey, we here, man.
It's us. We them guys. Cut it on. Play, subscribe, like, comment.
Lock in because I like to argue.
Lock the in. Come on.
Hey, support though. Real talk, man.
We love you guys too.
Support.
Gamepoint, the pod.
Everything black on support for sure.
All right, y'all. Welcome back. America's favorite segment, I guess my favorite segment, or what I'm known for, a little sneaker talk. So today we got Low Top Ones, Rookie of the Year. Came out not too long ago. Went to the outlet, caught these on the come up like a smooth $50. So can't go wrong with these. Probably throw some red laces in them in a little bit. I don't know, something. Nothing too much, nothing to talk about too much. Like probably a better little wintertime shoe with the color, but definitely threw them on the other night when we got some tacos, Taco Tuesday. But that's me and my sneakers. But I guess it's time for a little R&T. So this is kind of random. I saw this today. So would you rather never be able to tell the truth again or never be able to lie again?
Oh, never be able to lie again. I think
you say
you would never, you don't want the ability to ever be able to lie again.
Yeah, because you're saying you never be able to tell the truth?
Yeah. You don't have the ability to tell the truth.
But I just be lying all the time.
Wow. That is wild, bro.
Nah, I wouldn't want to do that, bro. Nah.
So you gotta be 100% brutally honest. Everything you do, you can't tell white lies.
I'm cool with that. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Yeah. I feel like it's ways you can say certain things where it still be the truth.
Oh, yeah, you can omit.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm saying it still be the truth. Yeah. But lying, what you saying? You just can't tell the truth at all, bro. You just gotta lie.
Which is fucked up, yeah. Because
that's crazy.
Like some stuff you don't have permission to lie about. But.
I would choose the truth, but I would have to really keep myself out of trouble, bro.
It's like if you're. So you basically saying like. yeah, bro. You have to. You just have to be able to tell the truth.
You get pulled by the police. It's just a minor shit. You can just lie to them. I don't know. I was rushing home to get my sister. I don't fucking know. You was just lying, but you can't even say that. So like now you're arrested. I don't know. Just thinking of a while. Like you can't lie your way out of nothing. You gotta be.
But I don't say you really have to behave yourself, bro.
But when do you just be like? What? None of us are just out here just telling like that's a crazy lie to me. So you're just telling like super lies.
Niggas basically said, so I got to be LeBron for the rest of my life.
Yeah, like LeBron.
I'm just trying to think of, bro. Just not being able to tell the truth is crazy.
Yeah, it is, but not being able to lie.
You can't tell the truth. They both crazy.
It has to be a trade-off. If I can be, considered the greatest basketball player of all time, I'm fine with lying, bro.
Wow, this man crazy.
I lie all the time.
I still be lying. I don't know. I just thought it was a funny conversation. Just, should you lie? Should you tell the truth? I mean, because on moral high ground, you should always tell the truth and stuff. But damn, just think of, have you told a lie today? You said, no type of lie today.
I haven't really talked to nobody today. Yeah, I'm saying I ain't really talking about it.
I feel like
I'm lying. I think I'm lying right now. I'm pretty sure I probably lied today. I ain't gonna lie. Probably a text message or something. I'm pretty sure I lied about something today in the text. I ain't gonna lie. But I don't know. I might go the wild way, and then I don't got nobody I really gotta be truthful to because I don't really owe my loyalty to nobody right now because I'm single. So at this point in my life, fuck it.
He love every chance he gets.
But I feel like you should definitely tell the truth in the relationships and stuff. I just feel like
I don't have one.
You might tell little white lies. I'm trying to think of you might tell little white lies at work.
You can't tell.
You just gotta avoid them. You just gotta avoid them.
But that's what I said. I don't have nobody that I'm loyal to, so I don't.
Yeah, we're not really lying to them.
I can lie. I mean, that's the way. That's when you really should lie. I guess that's a better question.
But your boss asks, "How are things around here? Are you happy?"
Real quick.
Absolutely not. I really can't stand you.
Yeah,
so I don't have to be brutally honest
think about it, bro. You can't
even
even tell a simple white lie. Your girl asks you something, make her look fat.
Yes.
I'm telling the truth, regardless of that.
Hey,
you asked me the question.
Girl, she cooks beautifully 98% of the time. That one time she fixed something that was a little off of something you ain't like. Hey, babe, how you like my food?
Hey, verbally, hey man, if I would have cooked, it would have been better.
Wow, bro, that's OD.
You know what I'm saying? You know.
Yeah, I don't know. Last one, real quick question, because I think this kind of goes along with it.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you? Never mind, y'all know shit. We ain't gonna say. Never mind.
Say it, go ahead.
I was like, who do you lie to more? Someone you care about or somebody you don't? Or who would you be more apt to tell the truth to?
You definitely gonna lie to the person you care. I think if you care about them, bro, you don't want to hurt their feelings. Those little white lies is cool. But somebody you don't give a crap about though, who cares? Yeah.
To me, it's very easy to be brutally honest with somebody you don't care about.
With your boys, it might be different though. Because I'm broke. We roast. Yeah, we roast our boys and all that stuff. Dude. If you come out say you step out and something crazy, I'm gonna let you know you look crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Anything like that.
I ain't lying to them. Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, it's easy to be honest with you niggas. Like, bro, what the hell? Yeah. What do you got on going?
You bring a joint over. Yeah. I'm like, no, that's not the one. I'm letting you know that's not. You might like it.
Hey, where you find her?
I can't tell a lie, so I can't relate with this conversation.
Right. There's a lot. I can't either. But anyway, that was just random RNT. So so Verb and Jay would rather tell the truth. I'll probably take lying. I ain't gonna lie to you, and I don't even be lying.
I'm saying that because the camera right here.
They got spies listening to them. But anyway, man, guess we're gonna keep it going. Slide on to the little NFL schedule drop today.
Mm-hmm.
Anything sticking out to y'all? Any favorite teams? Little Vikings talk? Anything? See the logo on today.
We're gonna have the losing season that we were supposed to have this year. That's what I feel. And I feel like we all the eggs are in the JJ McCarthy basket now, and I'm not happy about it.
He's starting week 1.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, who else?
Are y'all taking for?
We got nobody else. Daniel Jones done left. Sam Darnold went and got paid. We got JJ McCarthy is all we have now. I thought we would have took a flyer out on, some quarterbacks that were available in the draft later in the later rounds.
Like Shedeur?
Yeah.
At this point, they want to scare JJ McCarthy. They worry about his feelings. But we got 2 back-to-back international games. That to me that's wild, bro.
2 back-to-back international games.
To be honest, we can do away with the international games in general.
The only thing the only thing I really like about it is the fact there's a game on at 9 a.m. Other than that,
that's it.
But they act like it's going in a direction where they're going to have a team over there.
Logistically, I don't see how that's ever going to work.
That'd be terrible.
That would be terrible.
I mean, that's what it seems like. That's where they move. Yeah, that's where they're moving to.
You would literally if you're gonna put a team over there, you have to put 3 or 4 so you can play in pods and stuff. Because otherwise, every time a team travels to them or they travel back to America, you're gonna have to give them a bye week on both sides. Logistically, I don't see how that would work unless you got a few teams over there.
I think if you put 2 teams, you can make it work where you do the bye after every game.
That's possible. I would assume 3 or 4, but I don't know. At least
It might be 3. It might have to be 3, but it's a way to be.
You know the disadvantage. You're the only European team, and you got a road game.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
That team would be so sorry.
So tired. And how would they ever get free agents without them being assigned there? You know, most of the NFL is a lot of us, and there's a lot of us that's not going over there.
It'll be tough.
You know where they get them? Players that have been in trouble. That's where they're going. Yeah. Matter of fact, on a side note, I heard Henry Ruggs is preparing for a return.
Yeah. I don't have a problem with him getting a second.
That might be a good option for him.
Everybody should get a second chance, man.
I feel like everybody should get a second chance. I ain't gonna lie. And anybody that ever in their life ever drunk and drove, granted you might not ever wreck nothing, but you ain't got no record.
Could have easily been you, right?
It could have easily been. I hate when people be talking like that. Like, nah, that bothers me. But it sucks what happened. But he should definitely get a second chance. Like, but yeah, two back-to-back international games is kind of wild.
That's tough.
You bet the under. Season does kick off. Is that the kickoff? No, that's not the kickoff. I was about to say Cowboys do play the Eagles week 1.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Other big games.
Y'all excited about y'all schedule, man?
Yeah.
Y'all play the Chiefs. Y'all play the Chiefs Thanksgiving. Was it
Chiefs Thanksgiving? Yeah.
We got a Christmas game. Yeah, Christmas Day here. You know, Cowboys gonna be on TV, man. No matter they sorry good.
Bunch of Cowboys football, man. I'm gonna watch more games this year than I've ever watched.
More Cowboys?
Yeah.
Why this year?
I don't know, bro. I feel like this is gonna be a great season.
This man crazy. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good season too.
I think
for some reason they said they don't want to get a running back. They're not really pressured to get one.
Oh, they don't have a bye week in between it. That's crazy. The Vikings don't have a
Jerry Jones and Pat Riley must be brothers or something.
Yeah, it's back to back. It's week
where they at?
4, then week 5. Week 4 they in Dublin, so Ireland. Then week 5 they're in London.
Dublin, that's not bad.
You might want not even come back to the States.
I'm pretty sure they're not gonna come back.
They're not. Yeah, I said they should go straight there. Yeah.
They definitely not gonna come back in a week's time. And they both games at 9:30 in the morning. Actually, we got a ton of international games. We got one week 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10.
I'll take. Where's happening, bro?
They going over.
Yeah, they're trying to. I'm not denying that. What you say,
Jay? Don't send me to Brazil, bro. That's all I'm asking.
I would love to go to an international game, though. I ain't gonna lie.
What's the plan?
Just experience it. Just say I went over there. Yeah, I don't know, man. Interesting schedule. I don't know. It's too far away. It's crazy because like the NFL, you don't want to talk about it, but injuries are such a big part of the NFL. Like so much stuff gonna happen between now and August. Like it's hard to even talk about or predict or anything of that nature because it's gonna look so different.
Let's just think positive, man.
Definitely think positive. I don't want to see it, but you know what comes with it. I guess the second piece, to no one's surprise, reportedly Shedeur Sanders is tearing it up at Browns camp. Looked like the best quarterback out there. They said Dylan Gabriel looks lost in the headlights, which I'm not sure who is shocked by this. Anybody that watched college football over the last how long did Dylan Gabriel play? Like 6 years, 7 years?
I'm gonna say this, bro. I will say to Dylan Gabriel's defense. Mm-hmm. What makes him an interesting prospect, you can't really see throwing in drills. You can't really His mobility makes him interesting. So you can't really see that in minicamp.
Yeah. If you ain't no rushes, to evade. I just
what verb? What?
Oh,
everybody knows Shedeur. Everybody knows Shedur's best quality is his accuracy. So yes, throwing some slant routes. Throwing to the back pylon.
I'm not even look
like one of the best.
I knew what he was going to do on the field. I don't care about the field. I'm listening to what the reporters have been saying about him.
Just a little bit
about how they've been talking about. He's been doing great in all these interviews. He's been doing this and that. So what changed between the draft and now? That's what I want.
No, nothing changed. They just had to humble him like they said they was going to do.
Okay, that's all I needed to hear then, bro. That's crazy.
Nothing changed.
We seeing everybody else's tape of them with Gruden over here doing on the board and all that stuff, but I ain't seen his yet.
I don't know if he went on there with Gruden.
Not with Gruden. Just I've seen them in the interviews. With teams. With teams. I haven't seen his yet. Why is that?
I feel like the time to talk shit, Verb, is after an NFL.
I'm not talking trash though. I'm not talking trash about his play.
But it's like
what am I saying? It's
like diehard Shedeur fans. I feel like they have these moments where it's like, well, I told you so. I told you it's been.
What have I said? I didn't say nothing about him. I said about them bad mouthing him in interviews. That's all I'm talking about.
He probably did interview bad. I wouldn't be surprised, bro.
Why don't we see this then? We see everybody else interviews and stuff.
It ain't came out. They say with the hard knocks.
Bro, I do believe that I do believe that he probably interviewed bad. But that shouldn't be everything. I mean, we've seen what the product he puts out on the field.
Yeah.
That should matter. I'm
talking about interviewing bad, meaning they saying that all he is super arrogant. He's a dickhead, that type of stuff.
But my thing is, I feel
don't see that.
That's coming out of like the Giants camp, and the Giants suck. Like, who the hell does Brian Daboll think he is? Like, he been a successful NFL coach. Like,
whoa. Not to say, because I wasn't there. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, we don't know. Nobody knows.
A quarterback that's not coachable, that's a red flag. Not to say he's not coachable, but that's the picture of them they painting. Like,
that's what
you've been coached by your dad all the time. We have no evidence of that.
So he's not coachable a week and a half or 2 weeks ago, but now that's what I'm saying. But now he is. He's a great teammate. He's out here shaking everybody's hands. He's the first one there, the last one to leave. That type of stuff. What they thought would happen is once you humble him, maybe
it's literally
that's what I wanted you to say. I think the media's trying to make it seem like they humbled him when they didn't. He's the same person. That's what I'm.
No, he's still the same person, but they had to do it their way to humble him. The NFL did, or
make it seem like they humbled him. What I'm saying, he never changed anything.
How do you know if you've never seen him coached by anybody but his dad, though?
Yeah, I bought that.
You don't know how you gonna respond.
He's literally only played for his dad.
Respond to
He's
what?
literally only playing for Dion.
Yeah, but we like you said, I don't know. We don't know. I just know. I'm just going off of what I've seen. Why he's been. I'm going off what I've seen. Why he's been in Cleveland.
Like, how do I know you're gonna listen to me?
Because I want to stay in the NFL.
Because he's a very, very, very good quarterback. But he does have that walk like he the best thing since sliced bread.
You supposed to walk like that, bro.
If I asked him what could you improve on,
Cam Ward don't walk like that.
He's been like, no. I feel like if I ask Cam Ward what he can improve on, I feel like he'd give me a legit answer.
Bro, we have footage of them two talking pure trash to each other. They are the same person, bro.
You don't need to humble somebody that started that incarnate word. What are you talking about? Yeah,
I don't even like the word. I don't even really like the word humble. If you look that up, it doesn't mean what it is perceived as. It doesn't mean that, bro. They try to knock him down. Yeah, they just want. It is what it is, man. It is what it is.
Regardless of what definition you want to use for,
I hope Shedeur does well, man. I hope Shedeur. I actually think he does give off like he's a very humble guy. But Shedeur's Shedeur.
You think he's humble?
Yes, for sure.
I would not say that, but I got you.
Okay, all right.
So you think Shedeur is modest, low key? Don't brag on himself.
No. But that's okay though.
That's okay. That's him. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's
because I want somebody.
That's not the exact. It is what it is. I just hope the brother do well, man. I'm glad. I'm glad the mini camp went well, which he's supposed to do good at. It's a rookie mini camp. You know what I'm saying? So he's supposed to do well.
Yeah, he should have been the best player there. I mean, honestly, rookie mini camp don't mean that much. You out there with a bunch of niggas. That's Amazon niggas.
Bunch of guys that's not.
This is their last time putting a helmet on some of them, so it is what it is. But yeah, I don't know. Hopefully it all works out for Shedeur. You know, we cheering for him. I wish he could have got that number 2, but I still got a Browns number 2 Johnny Manziel jersey, so I get to keep that for now. So that's all good.
Yeah, he said he a 5th round pick, man. He ain't got the money to pay for that.
To pay for what though? To buy from somebody?
Yeah.
Somebody's wearing 2 now. I thought he was they just didn't give him 2. I mean, I don't.
He could have bought it.
Oh yeah, I thought they just didn't give him 2. But yeah, if he wanted to buy it, I guess he could have. But hey, why not? Start something new. 12, sure. 12. Him and Travis Hunter, 12 and 12. But anyway, go copy a Travis Hunter jersey, Shedeur jersey, some anti-fiction merchandise, and we'll be right back after this commercial. All right, y'all, welcome back. We'll get y'all up out of here. America's favorite segment. Freaky Fridays with Verb. My dog be getting compliments on his hit list. Definitely got a couple texts like, yo, I've been listening to some of the music. So hey, keep it coming, man. Keep it giving to him. But
hey,
what you got for him?
What you say, Jay? What you about to say?
Oh, brother.
You ain't been listening to it? You ain't checking it out?
I'm hating.
I see. Nah, really, people have been hitting me up about it, John, bro. I'm telling you, bro. It's some good music on there. I'm dead serious when I say that. Well, I got a I guess you would call this a super classic, super duper classic. Arguably, to me it's not arguably, but if you want to say arguably, it's the best album ever made. one of the best artists to ever touch the earth, man. Michael Jackson. It's the Thriller album. And I'm going with the outro, The Lady in My Life. Rolling Stones recently had that on there. It's like one of the they were trying to say the song wasn't good, which is insane. Crazy stuff. They try to say that, and The Girl Is Mine is not that good too, which is wild. But yeah, The Lady in My Life, man. Been sampled 1,000 times.
Mm-hmm.
But it's an elite song, man. Michael Jackson, bro.
You mad at it?
Elite song.
Little Mike Jack.
Mike Jack.
I don't think he really go wrong with Michael Jackson. You know.
No, can't miss.
King R&B.
R&B, pop, whatever you want.
King of music, I guess.
Yeah, I thought he was the king of pop. You know what I'm saying? Even though
he got
them. He got that R&B.
He considered a lot of his later music. Yeah.
To me, the closest one to him and R&B is Kills.
We gotta stop bringing R. Kelly on the show.
For what, man? He's elite, bro. We doing music, bro. You can't have music in that. Like his name is written, and you can't have music without it, especially R&B. It's impossible. It's legit impossible, bro.
Hey, I feel it, man. Shout out to R. Kelly, man. No, actually, not shout out to R. Kelly. That's crazy. Well, see, I say shout out to everything if people ain't picking.
We need a PR team.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, it's
anyway,
cool. It's cool.
Shout out to the Casamigos. Shout out to Anti-Fiction. Shout out to episode 36. Shout out to my dog Jay, my dog Verb. Shout out to you for watching this. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll be back at you next Friday, 9 a.m.
Yes, sir.